Hey everybody, Drew Gasparini here, coming at you from my little work corner of my apartment here in New York. And it's another Drew Gasparini's New Voices, presented by me and our friends over at the Ferguson Center for the Arts down in Newport News, Virginia. Hello Bruce, hello Lori, Paul, and Christy. Thank you, team. We can't do this without you. I'm so excited to be back. 2022, let's get things kicked off. Our featured artist today is Madeleine Witmer. I've known her for a few years now, and I've watched her become more and more in tune with who she is as an artist. I'm so excited to share her work with you, the world, the internet, today. So stick around for Maddie. Couple songs from me, and then let's get Maddie's set rolling. Here we go with Drew Gasparini's New Voices right here, right now. This first song I want to do is actually a song I didn't write. My sister did. My sister Casey did. Back at the height of enjoyment in my late 20s, I was in a band called St. Adeline, and it was such an honor and a privilege because I got to have this experience and share it with my sisters, Casey and Chloe. Both of them are kick-ass artists in their own right, and they're off doing their own thing separately, as I am. And I look back at those times when we were playing gigs all the time and putting our album together and putting an album out. It was just such a joyous moment in my creative life, and I'm so happy I got to write and perform with my sisters. This is a song that I didn't have much of a hand in writing, but it's one of my sister Casey's first songs that she really wrote and finished, and it's called My Darlin', and I love it so much, and I thought you'd like it too, so here we go. In the battle of all my hope, I saw a man standing in his grave. He said, darling, don't you make my same mistake. He said, I've traveled down long, long roads. Wasn't sure which path to take. I spent my life dreaming when I should have stayed away. So, oh my darling, oh my dear, it's not too late to stray from fear, let go of doubt. Let your heart sing out. And I found love where it hurt the most, and I think about her every day. But I say, life is good even through the pain. Oh my darling, oh my dear, it's not too late to stray from fear, let go of doubt. Let your heart sing out. But if I could go back in time, I would stitch all our open wounds for good. Start over new, just me and you. But it's not the life I choose. So, oh my darling, oh my dear, it's not too late to stray from fear, let go of doubt. Let your heart sing, oh my darling, oh my dear. It's not too late to stray from fear, let go down. Let your heart sing out. Let your heart sing out. let your heart sing out. I'm in a bit of an acoustic mood, so I'm gonna keep rocking with these slow jams. Another song from me before we get to our featured artist, Madeleine Witmer. Once again, I just think it's so thrilling that she is putting out original music. I love being able to curate these artists and share them with you. Thank you again to the Ferguson Center for the Arts for helping me put together this online series. We started doing this when venues were struggling and artists didn't have a place to showcase their material. We want to keep the arts alive. So thanks so much for tuning in and supporting this series, Drew Gasparini's New Voices. And thanks again especially to everybody down at the Ferguson Center for the Arts. Down in Newport News, Virginia, at Newport University, Christopher Newport University, where Madeleine Witmer was actually an alum. So it's extra cool that she's able to join us for this month's session. Anyway, this song is called Tell Me I'm Wrong. And I wrote it a few years ago, and it's actually one of the songs that's going to wind up on my next solo venture, coming out with a solo album, hopefully sometime in the next year-ish. Starting to put things together right now. Anyway, so stick around for this song from me, and then a whole bunch more from Madeleine Witmer. So excited for you guys to check her out. Thanks again for tuning in to Drew Gasparini's New Voices. You know where to find us, right here on the internet. I laugh a little bit each time. Life's too short not to share mine. So what if I dance around the thought? Oh, I feel the fire. Look at what I've got. Hey, yeah, yeah. Take a look at what I've got. Sticking it for the ride. Okay, and when your thoughts collide, you're on your way. And when it feels alright, just choose to say, oh, I just need somebody. I might need anybody. Might need somebody to tell me I'm wrong. Well, I might just need somebody, or not just anybody. Well, I might need tell me I'm wrong. These days I've been feeling all the same, unstoppable signs my brain. So what if I dance around the thought? I won't take a look at what I've got. Hey, yeah, yeah. Take a look at what I've got. And I think you'll be surprised. You're on your way. When the thoughts collide, the truth will stay. When it feels alright, just choose to say, oh, I might need somebody. I might need anybody. Might need somebody to tell me I'm wrong. Well, I might just need somebody, or not just anybody. Well, I might need you to tell me I'm wrong. I can't see this high enough to feel it for excitement. Coming back now with the undertow. Amazing mending skills that try to lift me up but help myself. I see the view scared of what to do. Oh, yeah. Stick it with the right and find your way. And where the thoughts collide, you choose to stay. 'Cause when it feels alright, I know you'll say, oh, I might need somebody, I might need anybody, might need somebody to tell me I'm wrong. Well, I might just need somebody, not just anybody. Well, I might need you to tell me I'm wrong. Well, I might just need somebody, not just anybody. Well, I might need you to tell me I'm wrong. That's right! That's a song called Tell Me I'm Wrong, but enough of my junk. Let's get to the main event. Madeleine Witmer on Drew Gasparini's New Voices starting right now. Stay tuned. All right, we ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh, also? Cool, okay. Here we go. Just kidding. Here we go.
It's almost funny how hopeless I can be about romance. Feel like
It's weird. I sing all these songs so much in my apartment.
I write this song about you, but it's not all about you. It's about me processing what I'm gonna do about you. You fell right into my life, but I do this every time. Or I don't love a song, I stay up thinking all night and start to picture a life. You nervous feels on my side, but where is the line? 'Cause I know it's more about my needs than you. Yeah, I think you're cool and all, but do you get me like I know I'll be able to get you? And I can make it work with anybody. Collecting love is like a hobby. Show me you're not just a mindless body, baby. Please, baby, just don't bore me. Just take your time, explore me. No pressure, but I need my space. But while you still adore me, said I don't want a normal life, but want someone who's by my side to share the joys of this life, to carry each other's strife, protect my heart from the knife. Without this love, I would die. Still looking for the light. But I know it's more about my needs than you. Yeah, I think you're cool and all, but do you get me like I know I'll be able to get you? And I can't make it work with anybody. Collecting love is like a hobby. Show me you're not just a mindless body, baby. You say I'm too good to be true, but I wasn't put on earth for you. It's like we're living in a dream. When we wake up, what will this mean? I want the fairy tale end, so can't cut corners round the bend. So here I am talking it through, writing this song for me about you. For me about you. I write this song about you, but it's not all about you. I write this song about you, but it's not all about you. I write this song about you, but it's not all about you. It's about me processing what I'm gonna do about you.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, that sounds cool as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, you should do it. Yeah.
That's right.
I got burned just trying to stay warm, but it wasn't like I wasn't warned. risk and you love and you lose, missing exits, staring at the setting sun's hues. Driving into darkness, having faith you'll find some light. Entering the ring, thinking you'll come out with no fight. Going back to you for more, feel so high that I could soar. But if you let go for 1 second, I'll fall miles through the floor. You call me dramatic. True, I'll never be pragmatic. But you use my love like an addict. Oh, one more chance, but then I've had it. Not even good, 'cause this was best when we were bad. Why's my brain think you're the best I've ever had? Heart's been healed, my heart's been scarred. 2 years still don't know who you are. Sun's back out, storm has passed, but one wrong move and it'll rain. I tried to dance and it fell. I know you get off on my pain. Knees not bleeding and my soul so bruised. Why do I do this all for you? Thought healing you would heal me too. Loving the lovers, what's the use? You call me dramatic. True, I'll never be pragmatic. But you steal my love like an addict. One last chance, but then I've had it. Some days I can't get out of bed. Some days I can't get out my head. Just wanna create, not just replicate. Now find some new things to fill my plate. But I can't even move without you. Guess I'm just my can feel the colors, I can see the sound. I can hear the wind crying for you, baby. Did you get lost skipping town? The city's not the same without you. That tells me how I feel about you. It's been so easy since we've met. Please tell me why my eyes are wet. 'Cause I don't wanna miss you anymore, but nothing beats seeing your smile walk through my door. After weeks and weeks and weeks of waiting to see your face, felt cold for so long, you bring the warmth and rosiness to my face. And I guess it's worth it to miss you like this, 'cause I know I'm counting down to that electrical kiss from you, my baby. Love you lately. Can you feel the colors? Can you see the sound? Can you hear the wind crying for me, baby, when you know I'm not around? Does your city feel the same without me? Right back how you feel about me. It's been so easy since we met. We aren't even at the best spots yet. I don't wanna miss you anymore, but nothing beats seeing your smile walk through my door. After weeks and weeks and weeks of waiting to see your face, felt cold for so long, you bring the warmth and rosiness to my face. And I guess it's worth it to miss you like this, 'cause I know I'm counting down that electrical kiss from you, my baby. Love you lately, for you, for you, for you, for you, my baby. Love you lady. And when it's cold outside, even from miles away, it's only you can make my fire ignite. And night when I can't sleep tight, I close my eyes and I dream of you holding me through the night. And when it's time to say goodbye, no, I don't wanna put the phone down, wanna talk to the sunrise. Alright, 'cause all of this feels right. If we're both willing to fight, I know we're gonna be just fine, 'cause good things like this take time. Ooh, but I don't wanna miss you anymore, but nothing beats seeing your smile walk through my door. After weeks and weeks and weeks I've waited to see your face, felt cold for so long, you bring the warmth and rosiness to my face. And I guess it's worth it to miss you like this, 'cause I know I'm counting down that electrical kiss from you, my baby. Love your lady, for you, for you, for you, for you, my baby. Love your lady, for you, for you, for you, for you, my baby. Love your lady, for you, for you, for you, for you, baby. Love your lady. I get pissed for no reason when it's late at night and my head gets a spins. Feels like a diss for no good reason when we don't end with a kiss. Feels like we're changing seasons. I know it's just a few nights away, and black and white don't fade to gray that fast, but I just can't explain this pain in my heart. It's always so warm when we're together. Now we're entering colder weather. Thank God that you forgot your sweater. I'll wear it all day. The getting pissed, the feeling this. 'cause I miss you, baby. It's no one's fault, it's just the unluck of the draw that's got me feeling so small without you, baby. It honestly hurts me so bad. Honestly makes me so sad. That's just why I've been acting mad. Trust me, I wish I wasn't like that. But it's just the getting this, the feeling this. It's just 'cause I miss you, baby. It's no one's fault, it's just the unluck of the draw that's got me feeling so small without you, baby.
Is standing right in front of me, saying words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Good? When I'm spinning, sometimes I'm dancing, sometimes I'm losing my head. When I'm spinning, sometimes the view is panoramic, sometimes it's just too blurry to see. You can't slow down time, but you can slow down your mind. Shut it all out and be free, but we know that'll never be me. When I'm done spinning, sometimes I'm laughing, sometimes I cry myself to sleep. When I'm done spinning, sometimes I'm reset, oh, but sometimes I'm too dead to bleed. Wish I could speed up the time and tell myself a pretty little lie. Try to explain why I'm weak, but it's all just buried too deep. Sometimes I think that I need all the answers. Sometimes I just let it be. I tell myself long as I'm hurting nobody else, it doesn't matter if the victim's me. Life's full of ups and downs, I'll take the lows if there are still highs to be found. Long as I don't lose control, I'll just keep spinning till I grow old.
Okay. Yeah, let's just do a little practice-y chord type thing.
Safe in an endless ocean, reality's an endless stream. You and me, we're melting on Venus, but I feel no pain. Burning warm, standing in the rain. There's an open hand holding my heart. Felt this free from the very start. Oh, I can finally breathe in love without fear of falling hard from above. And there's no sacrificing with you, only compromising for two. Don't even have to go outside, 'cause what we have is the view. What we have is a view. And it looks like you and me, and both agree at midnight turns into you and me, cups of coffee in the morning light. You and me both crossing all these daylights, just so you and me can keep clearing up all these blurred lines. And now I dream of being with you every day, and every morning when I feel you wake, you know my eyes don't even have to beg for you.
Works for me!
Nothing makes sense. Did I really lose my keys again? Just take a deep breath. Wait, why did I really forget to eat again? But look at the sky and the text from the sky. No, really, I'm fine. But look at the time, and it's time to reevaluate my needs again. But when I trip, I'm tripping upward. Do you know who I think I am? One more day for one less dollar, but the treasure's buried deep in the sand. I may stop, drop, roller, I may go. Don't even know where I'm calling home, but I'll make a home wherever I land. Steady getting by without a plan. Oh, oh. Steady getting by without a plan. Oh. Got back to my place, but some's out of place. Oh God, is my guard really still at the bar? Got pink in my face and it matches the lace. Did I pick the path of inner shore? Say I'm acting dumb, but hey, I'm having fun. Money don't grow on trees, but I got a green thumb, and I'll run to the sun. Don't have time for your shade. 'Cause when I trip, I'm tripping upward. Do you know who I think I am? One more day for one less dollar, but the treasure's buried deep in the sand. I may stop, drop, roller, I may go. Don't even know where I'm calling home, but I'll make a home wherever I land. Steady getting by without a plan. Steady getting by without a plan. One of these days, maybe I'll just stay in one place. One of these days, maybe I'll just fall straight onto my face. One of these days, maybe I'll take the walk in white lace. But until then, I'm just setting my own pace. Yeah. One of these days, maybe I'll own my own place. One of these days, maybe I won't be so thrilled by the chase. One of these days, maybe I won't have more time to waste. But until then, maybe I'll just open one more case. 'Cause when I trip, I'm tripping upward. Do you know who I think I am? One more day for one less dollar, but the treasure's buried deep in the sand. I may stop, drop, roller, I may go. Don't even know where I'm calling home, but I'll make a home wherever I land. Steady getting by without a plan. Oh, oh. Steady getting by without a plan. Oh, oh. Steady getting by without a plan.
Tripping upward. Had to have at least one trip up to like be authentic to the song.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you.
I wasn't sleeping.
I'm Madeleine Witmer, and Danny was on the drum, not the drums, the keys, piano. Christian was on the bass. Matt was on the drums. He had to go teach drum lessons because we're all multifaceted artists out here. And then Ethan on the camera, killing it. Thank you.
Marina, shoot the gun in the air. Yeah. Why they don't they Singapore?
Yes. How do we feel?
Good.
You
feel
should
good.
feel good. The reviews are pouring in. I'm reading them.
Thank
Woo!
you.
I feel good for you. This
Thank
was,
you.
now correct me if I'm wrong here, Madeleine, but this is this the first time you've like showcased your own?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let me just
Like,
disappear for a minute. This is the first time you showcased your own music.
yeah. Yeah.
Walk me through that
Yeah.
experience for you, like emotionally right now.
Like
That's
today.
it takes so much bravery to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I definitely cried a few times during this because it's just like, I don't know. It's out there now. It's all stuff that was
It's
like,
out there. You have this footage now in perpetuity to
yeah.
do with it what you will. And you saw some of these comments coming in, people really loving you and supporting you, and that's got to feel great. So shout out to all the people checking it out tonight. And this video lives on. So hopefully people will come back and check it out because
Yeah.
that set was killer. I got to be honest, I was a little surprised when I heard your stuff. I didn't know. I've known you for a couple of years, but I've kind of known you like in a realm, right? And this, I got to see like a completely different piece of you. I don't think that you showcase a lot of this side of you when you're working on your theater stuff. But
Yeah.
when you hear something like this, there's such a storyteller in you. Oh my gosh, the way you paint a picture. This is why I think artists and actors should be writing as well. I just think y'all know how to use your words wisely.
Yeah.
I catch a lot of Fiona Apple, and I catch a lot of like Nico Case. I don't know if anybody said that to you, but I guess where I'm heading with this is what I've asked every guest: who and what inspires you and influences you? Tell me.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I've listened to like a little Fiona Apple, but honestly, not a lot. And after this, I want to listen to more because it's funny.
Hmm.
Matt, the drummer, who I didn't know super well until this, and I sent him the stuff, and he was like, "I'm getting Fiona Apple," and I was like, "I've heard
On
like
the
a few
money.
of her songs." Like, yeah, I should check out more of that. Thinking about like influence, even as like a kid, I've always loved like like jazzy stuff for one. Like I think about like as a kid, I mean, my parents, we had this like Pottery Barn collection of like jazz music, and like we just play that all the time, like Nora Jones and like Ella and Frank. So like a little bit of
Well,
that, but then
it's when people think Pottery Barn, they immediately hop to jazz. They immediately think
right, it
that's
puts
where the
you
best
right.
jazz comes from.
Exactly, it's like an underground thing. It's crazy.
Pottery Barn. It's this hip jazz club. It's called Pottery Barn. It's right next to this other sweet little club. It's called Restoration Hardware.
Yeah. That would actually be pretty cool. If you
Yeah,
start
that would
like
be kind of
setting
dope.
up little
Playing
like
some.
acoustic sessions in
They
there,
got
like a good
couches. There's places to sit. It'd be
exactly.
a
There's
great venue.
seating.
Absolutely, I think it's pretty
Vibes
great.
are
So,
immaculate.
so a lot of those like
Yeah.
jazz classics
And
and
so
who
that,
else?
and then like a lot of like Joss Stone. I listened
Mm,
to a lot growing up, and like I love Amy Winehouse
mm.
and like even like Billy Joel. I mean, like
Hell
I
yeah,
just think about
absolutely.
and like writing like that. And then I'm obviously influenced too by the theater. And I love Ariana Grande. I gotta put that out there.
I
So
mean, why
there's
not put
some
that
of
out there?
that.
She's listening too. She's listening. You hear
I
that,
know, like
Ariana?
we've been
You got a
texting, really
fan.
excited about it. So
It's
yeah.
so funny that you didn't mention like one of the people. I was like writing down like who am I like flavors of
Well,
all these interesting artists, and they're interesting artists. They're not like Ariana Grande is such a big well-known thing. Frank Sinatra is such a big well-known thing, and I'm getting all these like gritty underground people, not Fiona
that,
Apple, but other people.
yeah, that I would love to hear more of them because I was
I'm
even
gonna shoot
thinking.
you a text. I'm gonna shoot you a
Oh,
text with
well,
all
you
these
said that
names.
you were like, I'm gonna ask you your influences. I was like, trying to like, I
Trying to
don't know.
think of
I
who
don't.
your influences
I'm
are.
like thinking like I think back to like the music that I grew up listening to, or like what I listen to now, and like I like to find a lot of different. Like I like a lot of different styles of music. Like, and I
It's
think that's
clear.
also like
I
the
mean,
theater
it's
person in me. Like like putting
evident in your
yourself.
music. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even know,
Um,
like, if I had to put my even self, like, in a box or genre, like, I don't know what that is yet. But
I
I
don't
think that
think.
that's cool because we don't have to do that. I just want
Yeah,
to keep
I don't
seeing
even
what,
think
like,
that exists anymore. Like,
comes out. Who
being
needs
in a
it?
box isn't a thing
No
anymore. The music
boxes.
industry is on its ear. No one's like, oh, you're a pop, you're a this. Pop is a catch-all. Pop is
Yeah.
like where you put everything. So you're pop. who cares? You're pop something else. I don't know, but it's eclectic and fun, and not one song left residue of the last song. It all really kind of had an eclectic vibe tonight, and I'm just so impressed with your writing and your lyrics. We were messaging during the show, and I was just like, these lyrics are biting. They're killing. I love them so much. Do you read a lot of books?
I should read more, honestly. My mom is watching this. I can tell her I'm going to read more. I do love to read, and I read a lot more when I was younger, and I thought I had more time, but now it's like, you're on your phone, read a book. So
read a book.
I do love to read. I love language.
Just the way you use words is really fun. And you know what, not to harp on this too much, but just in terms of your influence and the way you write your lyrics, there is something about it. And I hope this comes off as a compliment. There is a perfectly unpolished vibe that you're creating. And that doesn't mean it needs to get polished. It means it needs to live exactly where it is. It just feels so raw and visceral and honest and in the moment. And I think that's such an appealing aspect when it comes to new artists. And some of my favorite new artists all have that quality, and you are certainly one of them. Maddie, it's so good. I have a couple more questions, if that's cool.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with your music?
Wowie. I've been thinking about that a lot, because even when I decided to major in theater, it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I could never do that. And you're like, why not? I literally could do that. Oh, wait, I think, and now with like music, like I was writing a lot. I've always loved to write in some form. And then over quarantine, it was like, I have nothing else to do but sit at the piano and actually be like, oh, I have time. I'm not rushing around. So now it's kind of at the point. Before this, I was like, oh, I couldn't like put my own music out. Like, I don't know if that's not, I'm in like this lane. I don't know whatever. And then this, so now I'm like, oh my God, this was like, honestly, the push that I needed to put stuff out there and to get the ball rolling. And so at this point, like, it is a dream to like, one, keep writing, two, honestly, like more produce some of these songs so I could put them, on platforms. And
I don't think I'm alone by saying I would love for these songs to be out in the world so I with them. Oh my God, all of them. They're so fantastic. They need to live on. So I hope you do continue with that.
And I'd love to find places to perform them live. And at this point, again, there's just all these little details, because I could do more like acoustic stuff, but again, shout out to the guys who played with me, Christian and Matt and Danny, like brought them these songs, and like they all helped to get like the drums and the bass. Like, that's not my area of expertise. And so that helped me like put all these things together and picked it up so quick. And then now like hearing it like a fuller sound, I love that. I love hearing a full sound like that. So I would love to find people to play with me.
Yeah. I mean, it opens once you hear your songs. I remember the feeling of like the first time I wrote a song. When you're writing, it's just you and a guitar, it's just you and a piano, and it feels so intimate. But the way you're hearing the song is, the horizon is so wide and your vision can get so broad, but you can't kind of get that idea fulfilled until you start meeting those collaborative people who come in and say, well, have you thought about this for the bass?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, that's even bigger than where I thought. Exactly. And then the song grows and it takes on new life. And I feel the same way when I started writing for theater. And I want to talk about theater in a little bit too. But when I started writing for theater, it was like the first time other people besides me were singing my shit. And I was it made it feel like that's what I wanted. That's like, I wanted to tell a story so people could perform this song. And the first time it happened, I was like, wow, it really, holy moly, what else can I do? Like, it makes you want to keep doing it differently and doing it better and building on top of what you started building. So you're well on the way. I mentioned earlier that theater people need to write. I don't think any college is going to start doing this anytime soon, but like, shit, theater actors, that's on. Y'all are such good writers. You don't even realize it. I hope all you theater actors are listening. You know what characters want to say. And most of the time y'all have so much you want to say and you don't know how to say it in a way that can come out this vessel, and you have finally tapped into it. I'm glad you had time over COVID to do this, because now we're experiencing this whole side of your brain. It's amazing. Is there any part of you that would want to write for musical theater?
Yeah. Again, I'm at this point where I'm kind of like, I want to do everything. But
Yeah.
it's like, okay, how do we do that? But no, I would love to do that. And it was funny, even like showing people, or like Christian, I've showed him a few things and he would be like, that kind of sounds like a little bit like theatery. And he's like, I don't know exactly what that means, but like I'm hearing some kind of theater influence, and that's definitely there.
Yeah.
So I definitely do have interest in that. I've had a few friends too who we toss around like, we should write a musical. And it's like those things you talk about, but it's like, oh my, let's sit down and do this. Like,
Right.
you know?
But that's exactly how your songwriting started. It's like, I could write, I would love to
Yeah,
write. And then you
yeah.
didn't. And then all of a sudden you did. Or I would love to read a book. The minute you turn your phone upside down and put it in a drawer, you're so
Literally.
capable of like all these things that you want to do all of a sudden.
Exactly.
It's just the turning the phone around and putting it away is the hard part.
Right?
It's so hard. I think just based purely on the way that you paint a picture and write a lyric, I think you should dip your toe into the pond of musical theater writing. I think it'd be a really interesting flavor. And by the way, that doesn't mean try to write like a theater song. That's also not a thing. Just like there's no genres in music, really. Everything's kind of one thing. Not one musical sounds like another musical nowadays. There's no formula. We got Waitress and Hadestown and Hamilton all happening at the same time. All those shows are different. So write you. I love what you're writing. I hope you keep writing. Before I say goodnight, I just want to say thank you so much again, everybody, for tuning in, sending in your comments. That was so sweet of you guys to tune in and check out today's artist. Madeleine Witmer, wow. Please put out music so we can all buy it. Big fat thank you to everybody down at the Ferg, my Ferg family. That's Bruce Bronstein, that's Paul, that's Lori, that's Christy. We love you guys. We can't do it without you. Shout out Christopher Newport University. Woo woo. Go Wildcats. I don't know. What
Captains.
do you got? Captains? Captains. That's fun. Go Captains. Anyway, my name is Drew Gasparini, and we do this once a month. We got a couple more coming up with a couple of great new writers, and what a privilege it was to get to listen to you do your thing. I can't wait to go back and check out this video so I can steal some of your chord progressions from these songs. I love them. It was really great. Maddie, thank you so much for doing this, and thanks everybody for checking out Drew Gasparini's New Voices. We'll catch you next month.
Thank you.